So usually you guys just see me in my basement YouTube studio, but you don't actually get to see what I actually do sort of day to day for a living, which is I travel around and I go on shoots. Right now I am heading to a shoot and I'm going to show you guys sort of what I do on a day-to-day basis. So I've got my wife's car here all loaded up because she has the bigger vehicle. Tons of lighting, tons of grip, tons of everything we're gonna need. At least I hope everything we're gonna need. And we're gonna go and shoot today. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it is that I actually do other than hang out in my basement.
Turn right onto Norwood Road.
Okay, I'm turning. So I'm gonna hop out now and go figure out where our shooting location is and see if I can't link up with our producer. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys when we're at the location. Okay, so it's about 4 o'clock. We just wrapped up the whole day. I was gonna show the setup in here while we were shooting, but we got a little bit behind, but we got caught up. Anyway, I'm gonna walk you guys through all the stuff that we set up in this old schoolhouse meeting house here today. Now, I can't take credit for all the lighting. That's my man Koichi, who's right behind the camera right now, so you'll get your shout out there, Koichi. So this was kind of our set. We had a presenter who was sort of interviewing everybody who was seated here, and then we had a group of 6 to 7 students that were all sitting right here, and they were having a conversation. So we did a 3-camera shoot on this. We went all Blackmagic today, so here's my Blackmagic Pocket 4K on the Schneiders. Then we have my Ursa Mini 4.6. Also with my Schneider lenses, they're awesome. So these two have roughly the same angle, but one was a wide, one was sort of a tight shot. And then all the way over here, we had another Ursa Mini Pocket 4K shooting for our close-up angle that way right there. So these are just some frame grabs from what we had earlier today. So this is just the Lilliput A12 monitor running everything into, but you can see we had a tight shot with the Ursa Mini that I was manning and moving. We had a sort of over-the-shoulder wide here on one of the Pocket 4Ks that was over there. And then this was our shot that remained on the presenter with the 100mm Schneider with the other pockets. So that's pretty cool. So our big key here, we had the Aputure 300D. This is with the Light Dome 2 on it. Awesome freaking softbox. Everything's running on AC power because we didn't want to worry about batteries. So we actually got some natural fill coming in from these windows and actually to sort of supplement this key here too. So we lucked out that we didn't have crazy sun coming in through there, but we got to use some natural light. Then over here, Koichi has set up this wonderful bounce. We have a 120D, actually just bare, giving us some bounce. Which then came back and actually gave both a little bit of fill and an awesome hair light to our presenter, our interviewer. So nice work on that, Koichi. And then over here, hidden on the ground, continuing the Aputure trend, we have an Aputure MX. Just throwing a little bit of kick up onto this piano because the piano was a really cool background for that presenter shot. We have two brightness, 2 Aputure Mini 20Ds. So Koichi's got this one set up, which is blasting light into the back area here. Those doors were closed. It just got really freaking hot in here with the AC turned off. So those were closed. So this was kind of giving us a bit of light back here. Not a ton, but just enough to kind of kick it up a little bit. And then this right here was coming down and giving us a little bit of a rim across our talon. It's another Mini 20D that Koichi's got diffused here, coming down and slicing across and giving us a little glint on the little edge rim light for all of our subjects there. How was our breakdown in this room today? So now we got to take it all apart, pack all this stuff up, get it all back into the car, and we got to put this place back the way we found it at 8 o'clock this morning. So let's get doing that.
Day 2.
All right, so it's day 2. We are back on our location, and today we have a new challenge. We're going to be shooting outside. Koichi, what are you doing over there?
I'm trying to see where the sun's gonna be around 10 o'clock. See what kind of light our sun's gonna be used for. Either backlight, the key.
It's a beautiful day, which means we have plenty of sun, which can be both helpful and a giant pain. Yeah, like Koichi said, we gotta figure out how we're gonna kind of control it, bounce it, supplement it with lights if we can, and all that. But first thing we gotta do is look around here and figure out our location, where we wanna actually shoot. Okay, so we have one potential spot. So we're looking at putting a picnic table like right here so we can see the sky. We get this row of trees here. We could sit them here. We could set up our butterfly. We can bounce some light in at them. All right, so let's go see if we can find another spot. All right, we're just driving through a field, Oh, don't run over this gazebo. Cleared it.
They could sit in this gazebo. That might be a nice touch.
Sure they could. I should probably put the GoPro down and focus on driving. Okay, so our decision has been made. It's gonna be the gazebo. So it's time to
You're rocking and rolling.
Time to get the car unloaded. So, of course, unexpected problems. As we move further and further in and the sun moves further and further, this gazebo is falling into complete darkness. And we need some sunlight because we don't have enough batteries to put up enough lights to overpower or to balance out the background there with this shade. So we're gonna move our silk, we're gonna move everything out into this field. We're gonna make use of the sun as opposed to trying to fight it. And we're gonna reset as fast as we can.
Many hours later.
Okay guys, so we actually just wrapped our shoot out in this field out there, broke everything down. Sorry I didn't get to shoot much behind the scenes, but Koichi did snap some photos of our setup with the 8x8 butterfly out in the middle of this field and everything. Worked out great, got some great footage. We had to move pretty quick. We are a little bit behind schedule, but we're all wrapped now. We're getting all the cameras and all the gear loaded back into the car. But I wanted to show you guys what it is I actually do when I'm out working on sets and conducting shoots. And this is it. A lot of rushing, a lot of heavy hauling, a lot of problem solving and stuff like that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed tagging along on this. I gotta stop letting Koichi do all the work and actually go help pack the car back up now. So I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for tagging along.